Hello, mi gente. I'm getting in my car, getting ready to drive 3 blocks down to the train station. I'm gonna take you for a ride with me. We're gonna go on a journey to NYC. We're gonna hit a couple of spots. I'm hoping to hit maybe 3 spots, maybe more. We'll see how this goes. First, I'm gonna go to the Heinemann Gallery where Madeleine Albright's auction is going to be. She wrote the famous jewelry book, Read My Pins. And okay, let me see if I can get around this big old bus. She wrote the book, Read My Pins, which I brought with me. And her jewelry is going to go up for auction. So I'm hoping to see some of the pieces that are in this book. Then I'm hoping to hit the Museum of Art and Design. There's some sort of exhibit there or show, and we're gonna hit that too. So let's get to the train station because I think I only have 10 minutes to purchase my ticket. Hopefully I can do that online quick and head to the Grand Central Station, one of my favorite places in New York. I just love Grand Central Station. So people, let's take a journey together to New York City and see some jewelry sites. Yes. All right. So I'm here at the train station, waiting for the train to get here. And yes, people, this is the Bronx. So anyway, I drive my car here because I do so much walking when I'm in the city. By the time I get home, I'm pretty exhausted, and it gets pretty dark around here, and there's not a lot of lighting in this section. So I find it safer just to get off the train and hop in my car. But look at this, people. It's lovely, isn't it? See you guys on the other side. All right, I've arrived to the gallery, auctioning off Mrs. Madeleine Albright's fabulous jewels. Let's see if we can find, oh yeah, brought my book with me. So let's go inside and take a look. Madeleine Albright was the first female Secretary of State appointed by President Bill Clinton in 1997. She served until 2001, and she passed away in March of 2022. This is Madeleine Albright's clothing. Oh my gosh, it's so interesting. Oh, look at this. She even has some jewels here. So pretty. I wasn't expecting that. But you know what? It makes a lot of sense. Look at that. Yeah, her diplomatic. Oh, here's some more. So pretty. Oh, look at this jewels. Look at this. So pretty. Oh my God. Amazing. I'm going to show you this one now too because look at the necklace and a brooch. I wonder if that's a Shriner. I actually have something similar to this, different coloration. The curator explained to me that these brooches were called pity brooches because after Madeleine Albright donated her entire pin collection from Read My Books to the museum, many people donated their brooches to her because they felt sorry that she no longer had those brooches anymore. Interesting point. I can't believe I'm here touching her things. Showing you what her connection looks like. Look at her diplomacy. Brooches. Second best thing to even meeting her, which at this point I will not be able to do. But I can't believe I'm here, and I'm so thrilled that I'm able to take you guys with me to see Miss Madeleine Albright's collection.
That's it. With Nelson Mandela. Yeah. Look at that pen. I love it. She was brave.
Miss Albright had many of these zebra brooches in her collection. This one was not the one that's featured in the book.
Use these as her pin diplomacy, she said. But I mean, she was, a professional woman in the 80s and 90s.
I remember when I worked in corporate America in the 80s and 90s on the financial districts, brooches were the rage because they put them on your suit jackets. Look at the Zeraj mural. One of my favorite designers. Check out my video on the turtle that I found. I'll put the link up so you can see it. It's, it's not a surprise that she would have a piece from Iraj Mioni. Stunning. Madeleine Albright had impeccable taste, and she had many sophisticated designers in her collection, including Iraj Mioni. This turtle brooch was my absolute favorite, possibly because of my fortunate dealings with Iraj Mioni when he authenticated the turtle brooch for me. Check out my video. I just want to cry. Wearing one of these brooches that was belonged and worn by Madeleine Albright literally brought me to tears. It was just an incredible experience, and I'm so glad that I came to this exhibit to check out some of her amazing pieces. Madeleine Albright's love of jewelry rivals that of Elizabeth Taylor, Jackie Kennedy Onassis, and Wallace Simpson. Here's another Iraj piece. Just can't believe I'm here. So nice. Look at this piece. The Buddha. Iraj Mioni. I love his pieces. Look at that. It has that special fur clip to help hold it down and such. It's actually surprisingly not as heavy as you would think. Let's bring that up real close. Just his use of these precious materials elevates his jewelry. He does one-of-a-kind pieces, and he was so kind to me when I was trying to authenticate one of his pieces. Love it, love it. So this was made by a Brooklyn artist. Madeleine Albright was looking for something to wear to the heartland, and she thought this would be very appropriate, which I must agree. It's these beautiful cultured pearls and this like husk, and the juxtaposition of the pearls and the husk is very interesting pieces of material to put together, and I think whoever did this did an amazing job. It's beautiful. The idea of putting together materials of contrasting and opposites, the cheap throwaway husk put together with these fabulous, amazing cultured pearls, superb. Let me take you to a panoramic view of the displayed jewelry in this case and some side pictures of jewelry that was in that case. I hope that you pick a piece of jewelry that you think is your favorite and let me know in the comments. The Madeleine Albright book, Read My Pins, was one of the first book reviews I did in my YouTube channel many years ago when I first got started. And since that point, it has come up in many conversations that I've had about vintage costume jewelry and the different designers that she had in the book. And because of that, this book and Madeleine Albright's collection is very important to me and very pivotal to my YouTube channel. And that's why I want to feature her auction. We're coming upon a brooch by designer Carolyn Morris Box on her Woodland Creature collection. This is a brooch that was very similar to one that was in the book. I also did a video on Carolyn Morris Box when I featured a brooch that she authenticated for me. Check out this video here on my YouTube channel. When I was a little girl, I visited the Bronx Zoo. They had a bald eagle on display. It flapped its mighty wings, and one of the feathers fell right at my feet. And I picked it up, and everybody was so jealous that I had this amazing feather. I always felt that it was the most pivotal moment of my childhood. Nothing speaks diplomacy like a red, white, and blue top hat. Apparently, Madeleine Albright bought this brooch for herself. Very beautiful. Red, white, and blue enamel earrings. Madeleine Albright was a genuine patriot. Madeleine Albright was a collector of suffragette jewelry. Check out this enamel, green, white, and velvet brooch and earring set. This is the exact brooch that I have in my collection, and I did a video on it. Check it out. Colors of suffragette is green, white, and violet. GWV. Give woman the vote. I could just hear Madeleine Albright say, "I am woman, hear me roar." This is a similar brooch to one that she had in her book called Breaking the Glass Ceiling. This is the silver version of the dove brooch, which she famously wore to her portrait, but she wore it in gold with the matching earrings. Here's a piece of jewelry that connects two political powerhouse females, Madeleine Albright and Jackie Kennedy. This brooch is a duplicate brooch that Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis owned. It's one of the only pieces of jewelry that she bought for herself, and she kept it on layaway until she was able to afford it. Most of the jewelry that Jackie Kennedy owned was given to her by her two husbands. Peoples. I just had an amazing time over at the auction. Madeleine Albright. It just tickled me. Oh, just fabulous. Now I'm walking through NYC. We are in Central Park. I'm cutting through the park, and you can see this is the children's zoo, and it's beautiful. So take a stroll with me. Let's get to our next destination, Museum of Art and Design. Ciao! I thought I'd give you a little bit of a view of Central Park up on the rocks and a view of the skyline. This park today is pretty busy. And let me take you over to see this rock formation. I'm sure there's some stories and history about this. And we're heading over that way somewhere. See you guys soon. Okay. Give you some of the sights walking through Central. Delicious looking. Okay, we're getting onto Gastow Bridge. Take a look at the skyline. All right, people, we're still walking. Look how sweet people. Someone's getting married or taking pictures. Love it. Love is in the air. Still believe in love. I really still do. Folks, this is where we're heading. To the Museum of Art and Design. Come with me. Well, mi gente, I got my dates wrong. The event that's happening at the MAD, which is short for Museum of Art and Design, happens to be a private exhibit. And so it opens up today, which was the next day. And unfortunately, I wasn't invited, so couldn't go upstairs. Sorry, folks. More books. This one's a really interesting one. And I have that one. I have an amazing book collection here. Take a look at this book here. I think I'm gonna see if I can purchase this book. It really is amazing. Yeah, I definitely got to get my hands on this book. It's expensive, of course. The taxes and everything, it's $70. A little pricey for me right now. So after an amazing time at the Madeleine Albright auction, walking through Central Park, ending up at the Museum of Art and Design, decided to have a nice meal with my daughter, Sophie. A nice finish to an amazing day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to hit subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. Which was your favorite Madeleine Albright brooch? Let me know. All right, let's open this up. Ooh, shumai. Yum. And check this out. This is London Essence. This is blood orange and elderwire tonic water. And then oh, look at that. Yum.
This is seaweed here on some other cucumbers.
And then there's hot mustard and soy sauce. Look at that drink. It's going to be refreshing. Ooh, look at that pansy. Yum, 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 yum. Can't wait to eat. I hope you enjoyed taking this journey as much as I did bringing you along. And remember, hit subscribe, leave me a comment, and like my videos. And always wear your fantastic, beautiful jewelry in good health. Bye.